I suggest the immediate ingestion of
Already
a
checked them 4
moderate
times.
quantity of water.
Ah, here's my luck. Yes, I always... Now, just a few details before... I'll be making a small... The whole procedure...
Did I not just say?
You know I'm just giving... Besides, I've... Fine. I get it. Now, just...
This unit is not suited for addressing mental health concerns.
All right, let's get this party started. Well, look who's finally up. The operation was a success, obviously. Once you're able to refocus, let me know how you're doing.
Warning. This unit does
So,
not
how are you...
possess advanced surgical capabilities.
Yep, that's me every morning. Just a couple quick notes before using the intern. First, you can only influence one, and second, the effect is... Now that's something... Now let's... He knows what the He's ready and waiting. Just head up the stairs near...
Can't get anything done around here without running into red tape.
Oh my god, that was incredible! What was it like?
Wow. How to describe it? 1 minute I was excited about seeing how the experiment would go. The next, I had a brief moment of disorientation and figured I must have lost my train of thought. It felt eerily natural. And yes, I admit it, just as you predicted.
I knew it! I can hardly wait to finish writing up my latest dissertation. And you owe me 100 creds.
I'll be keeping myself under constant surveillance now. I'm curious if any other side effects may manifest.
So, tell me. Yes! Good.
I heard. It really was fascinating. It's truly...
Name a Ryujin product and someone up here's probably working on it.
When it comes to your job, besides, if a subject's... That being said...
Okay. It sounds like you haven't...
Guards on this floor.
Yeah, management's gotten pretty paranoid.
Hang around too long, Vina will try to...
hate waiting. It's just more time to...
Good, you're here. Now that you've been out, we're sending you in. Lucas Drex. It's good to know we're of this. All right. You have two Option A, you gain entry through their maintenance access on the roof. Option B, we give you an assigned identity. Just hope those acting... Now, depend... From there, you have... First, you have Lucas Drexler's computer, located in his office on the executive floor. Second is Faye Sengsavan's computer, in research and development. And third, you need...
As you can see...
That's what we're counting on. Now, I had Ularu create a program that you...
You see, once we expose and we only want the... I've created an overseer pro... As our illustrious Genevieve would say, the only... No, we don't want to mess on. Simon Rychek provided some useful info on how to... Infinity's main... Once that pressure Simon was... My thoughts exactly. Or also issue... It should help reduce... These suits are... Just make sure you...
Once you've run the if he asks SSNN is... Good. So... Good luck.
Come with me. I have everything.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
As much as I hate to admit it. I'm only thinking it's a shame I can't keep her on as my own In an ideal world, Imogene would at least still be But the downside of making a move like this is that though... Very astute. It's nice. Lucky for you, my side of the plan doesn't involve any extra legwork on the program that Masako had me write. While it's downloading the evidence needed, it will also be interspersing an array. It'll ruin her career. The public's outrage and demand for her job will be enough to... Now here's everything you need. Your cover ID... Don't screw this.
This deal could be huge.
Don't be nervous. You got this.
Welcome to Infinity Ltd's corporate headquarters. Hello.
Infinity is huge. Like staggeringly huge.
Yes, from Lumen Interactive. The elevator. Once you arrive, you'll want to talk to Ellis Ortiz.
Junior assistant is vile.
Is your foot in the door?
Welcome to Infinity Ltd's Mark. Okay. Hello. If you just have a seat, I can notify Miss Hart that you've arrived. I'll go notify Miss Hart that you're here. Feel free to use any of the facilities on the floor while you wait. The break room and bathrooms are just around the corner.
Non-essential personnel must evacuate the building. Please find the nearest exit and contact emergency services.
know it.
All officers stand down. Suspect is being detected. Hear that? Area's clear.
The hell was that? We've got to hit the alarm!
Welcome to Infinity. If you need something, see the receptionist.
You can't go in. You just can't.
If you ever find yourself with a hot lead,
He writes me.
can I help you?
I hate to break it to you, but his PA is the one who signs all those cards and headshots. Mr. Barron's
Is that so?
busy and important.
Spoken like a... What's this so-called...
I came all this way.
Listen, I'm
Corporate greed claims victims once...
maybe get you a ticket to a speaking gig he's got. That's all I can do.
Perfect stranger or not, we won't air anything without some... I don't suppose you... Of course. I just hope you're... Is there at least a name? Why am I not? As long as the... Now...
Another couple of credits.
I hate waiting. It's just more time.
I've yet to hear anything. As far as the corporate news, and how did the neuro... I thought it would. So now it's just a wait. Once the story... Go ahead, Maeve.
The SSNN broadcast has started. Shall I patch it through?
Yes, thank you.
Infinity Ltd. and Lucas Drexler are currently under investigation for a number of violations, including murder for hire, unauthorized human trials, and corporate theft. Authorities representing the UC and the Freestar Collective have been dispatched to a consolidated mining station and the clinic. Both locations are believed to hold numerous victims. Drexler's motivation appears to be an attempt to launch a new product based off stolen information from a competitor. The details on the project itself have yet to be confirmed, but it's believed that Masako Imada, CEO of Ryujin Industries, may be involved. A series of communications between Drexler and Imada were discovered, where she encouraged Drexler to ignore approval guidelines for human trials. This has been David Barron for SSNN.
Impossible. You set me up. You expect me to believe you're simply... We'll see about that. Assuming I know exactly how this situation came about. Should Ularu run this company, the reputation... Her unchecked tactics will be heavy-handed, involving murder without Ryujin may gain financial success, but... But she's... Even with her aggressive tactics, I encourage you to speak to the board members. We'll be happy. We must receive... I trust you...
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
I take it Masako wasn't as I'm sure she does. She knows I'm the only one that could pull this off. And now she's going to have some serious regrets about holding this upcoming board meeting. Which brings me back to you. Masako wants us to acquire Infinity Ltd., which is obviously not on my list of things to do. I need you to persuade the board members otherwise, and make sure they're on our side when I move to vote Masako out. Good. The internal neuroamp is... banned. The internal neuro... with Masako... or... Don't be absurd. I admit you make a good point. Even with the shielding, and we absolutely cannot allow our own tech. Should you propose... Now get out there.
You operatives really will win. Just the person I wanted to see. I want... Good. I prefer first-hand. You've had the chance to encounter members of Infinity. Do you think they're worth... Your statement confirmed. As much as Genevieve believes the public perception would boost overall sales. Next question. What are your thoughts on it? Yes. I find it difficult to believe that our CEO... I look forward to seeing what Alexis... Yes, Ulara would... Her loyalty to Ryu. I appreciate the insight. It's only dangerous to those... I think we all know how averse I am to chaos. Finances are my forte. Our competition has... This has been rather enlightening for me. I appreciate the time.
Hey there. And how's my favorite? That's cool. One step closer. So. I hope you're not actually suggesting that the technology... This is groundbreaking. Fine, fine. It's not that those aren't... After that SSN... No, well, this... But you're right. It is. It really... I never stopped to consider... I guess it'll be up to a vote either way. We just have to hope the other... So the next question is... Wow, you're no fun. Besides, I don't want any of their research to steer... I know Masako will be pushing for the acquisition. I still can't get over everything that's happened. Maybe a change of leader? And I have no doubt... Well, this has certainly been... All we can do now...
Don't tell me. Masako wants to make sure I'm... Well, I was on Masako's until... Now that she's been tied to Lucas, buying up Infinity Ltd. It's gonna be a hard sell to... Exactly. We don't... At this point. All right. I suppose you've earned the right. So let's hear it. Now that's a delicate subject. If we want to survive the coming on... And what's your second point? The possible backlash on tech like this is not... However, the internal neuroamp will define... It's not an opportunity. You're right. Even worse. Well, it's...
If only there were more out. If you need something, make it... You heard correct. I mean, I could handle it as well as it. But the real question is, do I want... Don't even get me... First off, if I find out you use that... Second, that tech is one major human... I'll do whatever I can to make... Well, I'm both glad and surprised. Masako is lucky to have... You may be the great... You aren't the first person to say that. There's definite... She's ruthless in ways that Masako isn't. And ruthlessness may be just what we need if we're to stay ahead of the competition. Especially... This exchange has been...
This meeting should prove... I assume Masako... Good on you. If it were up to me, I'd have shut down. I knew it was a... You read my mind. Plus, if we vote to acquire Infinity Ltd., the last thing I want to deal with are any more incidents. I hate to agree, but you would side against her after... Perhaps if you present your argument. Not that it was a huge concern. I never thought I'd be agreeing to Ularu as CEO. Now, if you...
To start this meeting, let me just say that the SSNN allegations are completely false.
And you expect us to just believe that?
If they're false, how did this happen?
I'll be ordering a full investigation, but I have my suspicions, which I'll address once this meeting has concluded. Until then, I'm still CEO, and we'll be moving forward with this meeting to acquire Infinity Ltd.
Do you really think we want a potential criminal? One suspected of being the actual mole here, leading a crucial meeting like this? In fact, I propose we remove Masako as CEO altogether, and nominate myself to take her place.
You can't be serious.
As much as it pains me to say it, I second the motion. My apologies, Masako, but we've failed here. Perhaps new leadership is what's needed moving forward.
Dalton, you can't seriously believe that.
Agreed. I initially believed we could pull through this, but I think a fresh perspective is necessary to make sure this doesn't happen again.
Any arguments against?
Yes, on the fact that I'm innocent and completely capable of doing my job.
Let's leave it up to the vote. All in favor?
Aye.
I had a feeling this would go my way.
Traitors. All of you.
Well, there you have it. And now, since you're no longer a part of this board, I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
This isn't over. To think I had high hopes for you.
Now, Masako. Don't go taking out your shortcomings on our operative here.
Enough with your attitude, Ularu. I don't care what anyone says or what the evidence is. I know you're behind this. And I'll prove it.
Good thing you're going to have plenty of time on security. Why don't you escort Masako to her office? I'm sure law enforcement... Now, let's get... I'm sure you all know my feelings on acquiring Infinity. So, no arguments for? Arguments against? Besides my own.
There's pretty much no technological benefit here. We've always...
Not to mention how bad it would look if the public believes Masako.
All right. All in favor of Excellent. Does anyone have anything else to bring to the... And if you could tell the board...
I can't believe I'm saying. Regardless of the pros, the cons are too morally and ethically irresponsible.
The moment the public gets wind of the true capabilities of this tech, we're gonna suffer severe backlash.
I too have my concerns, which is why I'm more than happy to... All in favor of
Aye.
Excellent. Vina, start prepping project... Should a proper proposal on handling the complexities around the internal neuroamp... I almost hate to ask now, but... No?
So much work to do.
You're looking
Well done.
interesting today.
Very well done. No Infinity LTD mess to clean up? You've proven yourself to be quite the I do love this. It takes guts for someone in your position to go up against the CEO. That attitude must be Now, as promised, I have your bonus. I'm sure you'll find it. I'm also promoting you to senior operative. It's well deserved, considering how... As a senior op, you now have a personal office, mission board. The mission board will hold any available... Oh, and no more docs in pay. I only care about the end result. Any questions? In that case, I suggest you get... I'll admit, you helped me pull off a pretty big win. Just don't forget...
That scientist out in front of Mass?
What do we got here? Interested in doing something?
Whatever it is, can't be that bad, right?
Oh, well, but if you're that interested... Glad to hear it. All you've got to do is... We'll have you working your... Well, all right. Take the elevator down to the Vanguard Orientation Hall. You can get started at any... And if you've got any questions...
Registration accepted. You may now proceed through the historical displays in the orientation hall, or continue on to the examination.
Beginning in 2240, House Varun forces declared all of the many conflicts between the galaxy's factions. None was more brutal than in the midst of the colony war. A different kind of tragedy struck the UC city of London. A newly constructed but for the United Colonies. No one is born a United Colony citizen.
Welcome, applicant, to the piloting simulation chamber. Please enter the designated simulation pod.
Ah, you must be our new app. Just head in whenever you're ready.
This is the Mark 18 flight simulation. Chamber applicant, currently in orbit around a high-detail recreation of a remote world. When you're ready to begin, please take a seat in the pilot's chair. Your exam is simple. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. You must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
New targets active. All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 1 reached. Initiating Tier 2. New targets active.
results, or restart the exam from the simulation's control terminal. Simulation reset. Prepare for your first opponent.
New targets active.
Halting simulation. You have passed, applicant. You may proceed to the exit hatch to log your results, or restart the exam from the simulation's control terminal.
Shutting down.
Congratulations, applicant. You've passed. You can head up to Commander Tuwala to receive your final results.
What can I do for you, applicant? So these are your numbers that just came. I'll let the techs know you think so highly of their work, and make a note. So, checked out a few of the murals. Good. Inquisitive folks tend to do well around here. Your physiological results are... That's odd. System couldn't get a read on you. You get your kicks flying too close to stars? Because you're putting out some interesting radiation. Don't worry though, it's not going to affect your score, it's just But where were we? Now, clear tier 5, huh? I swear they start cheating at that level, but the techs claim it's fair. So then, looking at your result, only 5 years. You showed real potential in there. We want to make sure you're fighting on our side. Even authorized me to offer you a bonus in addition to your signing advance. Sounds like you're just the type. If you're interested, we get you the credits you first, though. So, you want... Fantastic. Wouldn't be right doing this. Now, the motto of the bank, that is where we serve. Do you swear? And to up... Then let me be... Now, only thing left is getting... And what I've got is... Places as isolated. So, can the people... That's the spirit. Head down to the space... Oh, and give it your all out.
shocked she managed to limp back here at all. Pull it for leeches, get it fixed up, and let her know we'll have it ready as soon as we can. Ah, you are... It's my job. Now, Matt, in addition to the standard issue welcome kit, all med packs, some small... My people will have it. Nice easy one. Any questions before? Then I won't keep you. Make us look good out.